sale.
voice going away?
It goes away when I get tired and I talk about it, and my voice goes away. I can't believe it, said Minnie Mouse. This is the only vacant lot left in a block around. Maybe whoever buys this land will let children play here, Mickey Mouse said hopefully. I'm going to buy it, said the voice behind him. Uncle Scrooge picked up. It's right next to my money bin, and it's the best place for my new business. Scrooge's perfectly planted pickles and processed patent pickle preserves. Morty and Freddie wrinkled their noses. How can anyone think pickle preserves are more important than baseball? But Scrooge was very sure they were. Scrooge's perfectly planted, pickled, and processed patented pickle preserves will be the good business, he said. And he turned and walked away with his money bin.
And they were like third year in the program, emergency, like construction, used for the
Mickey and the others followed, and they found him seated on top of a pile of money, wiggling his toes and smiling happily. Won't you please think it over, Uncle Scrooge? The children really need a place to run and play. No, answered Uncle Scrooge. My mind is made up, and that's final. And the next few weeks, Mickey's friends were the busiest people in town. Busiest of all was Mickey himself. He helped Donald Duck and his nephew wash cars. Then he helped dry Huey, Dewey, and Louie's, who got as wet as the cars they were washing. He helped Goofy, whose dog walking job became too much for him to handle alone. He helped Morty and Freddie sell the pies and cakes that Minnie and Daisy Duck baked. At the end of the month, Mickey counted up all the money everyone had earned and given it to him. When he came to exactly $500, that wasn't much, said Mickey. He was worried. The next day, he went to see Uncle Scrooge. I'm very sad, he said. Altogether, we only have been able to earn $500. And I know that isn't enough money to buy a house. You certainly can't pay much more than that for it. I'm too bad, Mickey, Uncle Scrooge said, smiling. Looks like the lot will be mine. The lot will be mine. It sure is a perfect place for my new pickle preserve factory. Later that day, Scrooge walked happily down the street and stopped in front of the empty lot. My Uncle Scrooge, there were Morty and Freddie. Got any jobs you want done? Certainly not. Snapped Uncle Scrooge. The only help I need is understanding what's so important about a playground. A lot of foolishness, if you ask me. We can tell you, said Morty, but we can show you. Here, catch. And before he knew it, Uncle Scrooge was out on the empty lot playing as fast a game of baseball. It was nearly dark when three finally sat down. Uncle Scrooge said, Morty, now do you know what's so great about a playground? Uncle Scrooge was puffing so hard he couldn't answer them. The next day the boys were fish, and Uncle Scrooge came down the street. Tag, shouted Morty. You're it, yelled Freddie. And before he knew what happened, Uncle Scrooge was chasing the boys across the field. You can play all kinds of good games on a playground, said Morty when they stopped to rest at last. Got a turn. Hump, Uncle Scrooge. Hump. And then the time came, so he tried that he fell asleep right there under a tree, and while he slept, he was a very strange dream. It was like a dream Uncle Scrooge had even before that. The next day, Mickey and his friends watched as the owner of the land put up a new sign on the lot. It said, "Sold Scrooge McDuck." Everyone groaned, everyone that is except Scrooge. He was overjoyed. Oh, you're laughing at Grandma? Scrooge had stood there and grinned while Mickey and his friends gave their three tremendous cheers. Uncle Scrooge, Mickey, how can we miss something? They all turned around in their faces. Scrooge shouted, "Wait a few minutes, I have a surprise for you all." Soon workmen began to arrive. They lifted swings, slides, and put them in place. They started to dig for a swimming pool, and in the corner they marked a line for a baseball bat. That's what he threw behind there.
It's not back.
Yes, it is. I can see it from here. Did you get one out of there? It's behind the white part. Can you see it from the other end? Look in there, Bennet, and see if you can see it from the other end. That's 22. What is that thing in there? Down, look at that. All right. Today, the first game in the new park finally arrived. Uncle Scrooge was given the honor of hitting the very first pitch ball. Hooray! The crowd cheered as the ball soared into the air. The cheer was cut short by a tinkling of glass. The ball that had crashed through the window of Scrooge's own money bin. Oh, sorry about the window, Uncle Scrooge called. Uncle Scrooge was already on his way to first base. It's only glass, he shouted over his shoulder. Did you see that? I do believe I hit a home run.